Hello, this is Harlan with Electude. I've created a site that's called NATAF Task Grade. I've added a couple of students there. We need to go up to courses, and the first thing we need to do is to make sure that what we're putting in has some NATAF content with some NATAF task sheets in it. Here we've got 2016-17 shows printable PDF task sheets, and the numbers above that, they don't have printable, but each one of those has electronic task sheets already in it. So I'm going to do two videos. The first one is going to be printable PDFs. What we're going to do is I'm going to go to engine repair, I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to just choose one little small area. It's got 38 items in it. I'm going to drag it up and give it to the class. Now if you'll notice, in each one of those areas there's a small little box that says PDF task sheets. So the general part of it goes along with the theory or the lessons I've already put in. So I clicked on, chose those little task sheets, and now I've moved them in. So I'm going to log in as a student, and when I log in as a student, what you're going to be able to see is that anytime that we open up a task sheet that's PDF, it automatically connects itself to Electude's Task Grader. And it gives you two features. One is the Task Grader, where you can go in and you could grade a student individually fairly slow, or we can go back to the class itself. And here I'm going to open up some task sheets, and then of course these are printable, where you can print each one of them out if you want to. And each time I open one, again, it connects itself back to the Task Grader itself for grading. So we'll do it. I'll just open up 3 of these, and then we'll go back over. And then the next video that I go to, and you can see the information is there for your task sheets. Now, the next video I'm going to do is going to be on the electronic task sheets. Most of the schools don't allow kids to take their computers to the shop with them. So I love the electronics because you can look up stuff online, and when you look up stuff online, and you can copy it, paste it in. It's more like the real world, having to use a computer at a shop. So I've logged back in, and now the idea is if I click on one of the students, I only go to that student. But if you go down below there to the group content courses and click on one of those, when I click on this, you're going to see these were the theory, the lessons that they needed to accomplish. And now when I go back, I'm going to click on general, and you'll notice that there's a little gray line on general. When you click on that, look, it shows a area down at the bottom of the page showing that if Terrell had opened up any 2, they would also be there for grading. And there's a little drop down box. Choose that. Skilled is 100 points, and you'll notice it popped up green. Adequate is going to be 80 points, and limited is going to be 60, and then of course the other one's going to be 40. Both of the last 2 by NATAF standards are failing. You can go back and you can change any of these until you redo the page from this point right here. Now, once you have done that, we'll say that I say, hey, I'd like to redo mine again, teacher, because I failed. And that, of course, that's not good. So at that point right there, you give me the task sheet, I go back out and do it again, and once I do it again, then you can go back and I'm showing myself here that you can rechange it. But now I'm going to go back and I redid the task. You can look at the summary sheet here. You see that I passed 2, I failed 1, and these are my task sheets. You have a listing just below that by priority, and you can see the P1s, P2s, and P3s, and you choose which ones, of course, you want. It shows how many's done, how many's left, and now in the grade distribution, we begin to see our red and green lines are so prevalent in Electude. You'll see that these are the 3 task sheets we graded, and this is the one I asked you to let me do over again. So you just click on it, because you clicked on my name, not the class, but now you clicked on my name. Now you can say I did a pretty decent job, and you click add. Now when you did that, what you've done is you've changed it. But look, when you look at that line, you can see my original grade. It doesn't go away, and then you can see the new grade that you've given. I know this is a little fast, and I'm going to do a PowerPoint also, and then I'm going to go back and do an electronic task sheet, and by doing that, I think you'll get a chance to see both of them. Thank you, and have a great day.